You know what game I was thinking about earlier today? Since this vaguely relates to sciences. Seances. No, finances. I was thinking about... Oh, what is it called?
Pizza.
Jones in the Fast Lane? I think that's it. Just the most random and unrelated thought out of nowhere while I was doing other things.
Pizza.
Because that just happens sometimes. You're going around doing your own thing, and then just slam, random memory from years past.
Pizza.
Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's fine, and Jones in the Fast Lane was one of those pretty alright ones. I just remember, I don't even know if I played it or if it was just my sister who played it for the most part, but it was it was something that existed. I think the whole point of that game was like you earn money and go through all this you go through these different appliances and work different jobs, and you apply for college or whatever. I think it was kind of like a computer-based game of life in a way, and all I really remember is that there was a store called QT Mark. Or not QT Mark. Scratch that. QT Mart. I think that was right. It is kind of odd how similar that is to the random My Little Pony thing, though. No, but QT as in spelled QT. Where is this pepperoni in 3D space? I don't understand the depth perception here. What is this, Rayman 2? Which is a game that I wanted to play recently, and I couldn't because my capture card died. I mean, I could still play it, but I just can't record it, and I was really hoping to record it. But, yeah, that game has some issues with depth perception at times. It can be hard to tell where you are in 3D space. Which I assume is changed with the 3DS version. Oh yeah, I forgot that I need to flip the entire building. Let me just do that real quick. It's no big deal. The Noid is very strong, by the way. And so is his yo-yo. You'd think that the yo-yo would snap under the weight of this humongous stone structure. Even if this structure was made of, like, paper with nothing inside of it, just hollow, thin paper. Even if it was, wet paper bag paper, I don't think a yo-yo would be able to turn all of it around at once. But I don't know, let's just give that one to Mythbusters. I don't think Mythbusters still do anything. I think they retired. Kind of a shame, but at the same time, you know, I'm sure they're doing other fun things with their lives.
Pizza.
Alright, I'm missing pizza somewhere. Because that... I guess I haven't looked in the door to find out if there's another pizza behind, or like next to where the pizza box at the end is, but I'm just gonna have to look around everywhere to find out where I missed something. Well, I'm back up here at any rate. I can see if... Well, I'm back up here at any rate, so I guess I'll see if the pepperoni pizza is behind this door. Not referring to this pizza, but a different one. No, I'm not seeing it. Shoot. Then I'm probably gonna have to go on the other side, and this is the side that I don't like as much. Cut all of this out. Cut out the whole video, please. Oh, there it is. There you are, you little rascal. How come I didn't see you there before? I guess it's kind of hard to get the angle right. Yeah, no, now I can totally see why I didn't see that there before. So, switches, do you mind moving again? Can I do the weird jump that I did before accidentally? but on purpose this time. I doubt that's what I'm supposed to do, but whoa. I was just standing with my head on the ceiling. That's totally doable. Whoa, okay. These are good physics, I like them. Once again, completely sure this is not the method that we're supposed to do, but I'm... Oh, that was close. I got very close to doing that. And once again, I'm stuck. Oh, I was grabbing onto a ledge that wasn't there. That's what happened there. And... yeah! Pepperoni Passion is right! Frick yeah! Just got owned. Owned by me. I am now the proud owner of Pizza Hut. This is not a Pizza Hut game. I apologize. Please forgive me, Domino's. I'm loyal only to you, and to no one else. Actually, if I'm going to be totally honest, I think, among pizza places that I've tried, I'm probably most fond of Papa John's. I don't know how I feel about Papa John himself. He seems kind of weird, but... well, who am I to judge? He's clearly very passionate about pizza, and... Pepperoni Passion is probably a very apt term for his lifestyle. Alright, so I'm back in this room, because I realized that I have not found the chicken dinner in this stage yet. And... I wasn't expecting a fanfare for it, but there it is. Just kind of remembered that all of a sudden. Really, really freaking obscure location, but there you go. So now I'm gonna make my way back to the top. Yeah, there's been a lot of cutting here in the Domino Dungeon. Lots of pizza cutting. Which makes me think of another Domino-related story that I can tell, actually. Or not Domino-related, but pizza-related. Which is, once upon a time, a long time ago, was going to make this animation that took place in a world made of pizza. And it was going to be kind of like a music video to the Weezer song, which is the only... oh, pardon me. The only Weezer song that I really heard at that time, and I'm not even sure what it's called now, but it's the one that goes, when you're on a holiday, you can't find the words to say. That one. A good song. And I was thinking of doing this little story where these little kitchenware characters were in a world of pizza that was really nice and pleasant, and there were like sardines swimming in a cheese river and stuff like that. Broccoli trees. But then a big pizza cutter cuts through the land, and I'm not even sure how the story was going to be resolved. It was just an idea that I had. And I liked the idea of a pizza planet not the same as the pizza planet in Toy Story. I liked it so much, apparently, that I also tried to use that idea in a couple of other things. Like, I was going to make this planet in a space game called Ragu before I was concerned about copyright and realized that was a bad idea. It was going to be like a Bomberman Hero kind of game. I'm not entirely sure if I have to beat this level again to unlock the secrets of the other modes. I'm gonna go back to title and make sure, because I might be able to just show off the other modes. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's that's pretty great. Okay, so I'm gonna show off these modes again. It might be a little anticlimactic not to show the end of the game again, but just to show these off. This is Evil Noid. I don't know what he's actually called, but maybe he's based on the Noid that you fight against in those pizza eating games and the first Yo-Noid. And he has Luigi physics. He can jump real high, and he has low traction. And a low voice. That's pretty good. Forgot about that. Okay. Then there's Crust 40, which is a great name, and I think you can imagine what the gimmick of this one is going to be if you know anything about Sonic. Yeah, we just have a Sonic Noid who runs really fast. This one's really fun, actually. I like it. And what's the other one that I have unlocked? Proto Man. Yep, this is the good stuff, by which I mean the terrible stuff. I assume this is the model of Noid or the Noid that they used when testing the game, and he can double jump, but the jump is just very weak and pathetic, and it makes for a bad time. Now what I don't remember is what the last mode is, and I kind of imagine that you have to 100% all these other modes in order to unlock it. I'm not sure if I really want to do that, but... Wait, did I do that right? I hope I didn't just actually start a new game just now. I hope I can continue from where I left off. Did all the pizza boxes go away? Can I beat the game again just for good times? Good old times? Yeah, I can, okay. So I can provide some closure for this Let's Play anyway, since I've more or less completed it. But yeah, I was, back to my random pizza story. I thought about making a level in a space game that was just a planet made of pizza, and then at a different point in time, I thought of making a space shooter kind of in the style of, I guess, what would be a well-known one, like what is it called? I know about Parodius, but I'm forgetting what the actual one is called. The other Odious. I'm sure it's far from an odious game. Never mind. I give up. But I was gonna make a space shooter called... It was called Golf Ball Dolphins Nasal Lasers. And it was just gonna be basically a Parodius type thing, because it was going to be total nonsense. So I guess Parodius is a close enough comparison anyway. And, yeah, I never actually ended up finishing that one, because my goal was to have something that would be easy for me to add on to, because I wouldn't need to make any sense of it. I could just do whatever I wanted, and I felt like I was forcing it, so that's why it didn't end up happening, but one of the levels in that was also going to be a pizza world, and I thought about it like catching on fire and there being this big weird tiger, anthropomorphic tiger with bulging muscles that was in a dream that I had once. It was really weird. Hello, Mike Hatsune. Nice to see you again. That might have been the end of the pizza story. I've just... At multiple different times, I've tried to incorporate some kind of pizza world into one of my creations. It's high time that I actually do that. Or maybe not. Birthday Boy Blam might be the closest that we ever come, because he's a pizza-related character. Like that this level has dice, which aren't quite dominoes, but they're closely related to them. Get the dice, or get the die in this case, it's just one. I've had people correct me before whenever I say die, referring to one die, because they have only ever heard it as dice, and they don't realize that there's a singular term for it, and they just think dice sounds better, which it kind of does. Die sounds very morbid, and I can understand why someone wouldn't want to refer to something as inane as a GameCube. Not a Nintendo GameCube, but a cube used in board games. You know, something as silly as that, calling that something as morbid as a die just seems weird, but that is the proper term for it. Of course, plural words and singular words are They're a confusing topic at times. Like, I don't know whether cactuses or cacti is the correct term, but I've heard that the proper plural for octopi or octopuses is actually octopodes. That one's a strange one. Correct me if I'm wrong on that too. I don't claim to be the end-all be-all encyclopedia for people's knowledge. I am not the encyclopedia of endless knowledge that Jimmy Neutron went back in time to try and own in that one episode. What? I don't know why I'm thinking about Jimmy Neutron lately. It's not a show that I've watched in many years, or a movie that I've watched in many years, but it's just been on my mind apparently lately. Yeah, the other weird plural singular thing that I was thinking of was spaghetti, because apparently a singular spaghetti is a spaghetto. So, if you only, like, there's no reason that you would ever only eat one spaghetti noodle, but that's apparently what it's called, if you ever do. I am not having a good dime with these dice. Come on, Mike. Where'd you go? There you are. Floating around in the air like you're, Psycho Mantis. I have not played Metal Gear Solid, by the way. I just barely know that character. Maybe someday I'll play that as an LP, as a blind LP, if I ever get the capture card working again, or get a new one. Go. Alright. Now everything will glitch out like Ken again. Dab. Just dab. Dab on them, Apocalypse. Yeah, I think that's going to be the end of this series then. I think that's going to be the end of Noid 2, since I do not recall what the final mode is, but I'm not really sure if it's worth showing. No, I might as well look that up now. Just off to the side here. Noid 2 modes? Is that how I'd search for it? I guess. Nope, that didn't give me the results I wanted. There is a wiki for this, though. Well, it seems like there's a wiki. Maybe Noid 2 characters, that would probably do the trick. Professionalism. Yeah, so... Vocal Noid, that's right. You complete the game with all Noids, and you get the Vocal Noid. Which is exactly what you would expect. Oh, I should have remembered that, but... Yeah, I am not gonna play the game through multiple times just to show that, but I have done it before, so that's gonna be the end of this playthrough. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for playing. Thanks for me for playing. Thank you, you too. Enjoy your food, you too. So, thank you all for joining me on this crusty little journey and getting a slice of the action. And I will see you in whatever we do next. Take care, everyone, and I apologize for all the cheesy jokes. Just kidding, I don't apologize.